Next to skate, representing Slovenia, David
And now
SEDEJ.
to a skater born in Ljubljana, 18-year-old David SEDEJ. Successfully and recently finished high school. Now, perhaps that's the reason why he had such a brilliant short program, able to focus on his skating endeavours as he just marks through some takeoffs before taking it to start position for his Notre Dame de Paris free skate. Slovenia's David SEDEJ concludes his free skate. And you can see from the top left-hand corner, just a little bit of a dip in the latter stages of the program, some more negative period of executions and the latter elements, but all in all, a strong outing. And Jason, can you just describe to everybody the utter exhaustion that he will have been feeling at that point when the jumps weren't working quite as well?
Oh my gosh, you know, it's when you start making errors, it is honestly harder. Like when people talk about training a program, the coaches really, for the most part, really force you whenever you make a mistake to keep going because that's so much more exhausting than when you do a clean program, which is like a clean skate with no, you know, at least very few errors. So no, it is really hard. You have the adrenaline going, you have the you know, you're thinking on the fly, like, why was this a little bit off? And you're trying not to get too in your head for the next element. So it definitely takes a lot of energy out of it. So the biggest thing to do is, you know, like I mentioned earlier, is like just let it go in and out of your mind and move on to the next element and pretend nothing has happened, and stick to the integrity of the program.
And as you see David lining up I think the second triple lutz, he's going to be moving up into the senior ranks and doubling up this season, doing both junior and senior events. And just how much of a difference do you think it's going to be for David when he enters into more senior competition? Or a difference at all?
You know, it is a change. It is a big change. But I think at this stage of his career, when you are doing junior, senior, and you have that opportunity to do both, it's just great practice. So if you can have the mentality of just like, I want to learn as much as I can, I want to grow as an athlete, and use the opportunities to compete as many times as you can to, you know, learn. You can't replicate competition other than doing competition.
There's nothing quite like the difference, is there, of the adrenaline of the event?
Exactly. So great, awesome practice, and
Yeah.
who knows? I'm like, I hope I get to be at an event with him.
That's such a good message, because you can't replicate competition. Competition is completely different than the simulation and even a program run through, because although you may be in shape, are you in psychological shape in a competitive environment? And that can only be learned at competition. Let's take a look at the scores for David. 107.14, that is 5th in the free program, and a total competition score of 168.40. That'll put David currently into 3rd place, at least at this stage of the competition. And there is a look once again at the top 5 on the leaderboard.